Hi. Well, welcome to the beginning of me being consistent on YouTube. I challenge myself to post every single day for, every single day for the rest of the year. Yeah. And on this channel, I don't know exactly what we're going to talk about just yet. A bit about myself. I am a woo-woo girly, okay? I'm very spiritual. I am a CEO, so there's like that corporate part to me as well. And I am a recovering people pleaser, a recovering crash out, all the things. And I have decided to create this channel, or I've decided to commit myself, because I've had this channel for a very, very long time, but I've decided to commit myself to posting every day, starting with this moment that I'm doing right now, which I'll get into shortly. But yeah, so I have been like, and I'm not gonna edit this, y'all are gonna get this really real. You're gonna get just straight however long this video is about to be, because I don't know how long, if I'm gonna do all of this all on this one take, or if I'm gonna stop it, we'll see. But yeah, that's enough for the intro for now. Of course, over time I will be able to tell more. I'll get more comfortable with storytelling, but as of right now, I am just going to continue to roll with it. So, what am I doing today? I had the strongest download the other day that going into this full moon, February 1st, full moon in Leo, and y'all, I am a Leo sun. And yeah, so going into this full moon, I felt I got a download to paint all of the emotions that I have been feeling over the past few months, and then I even heard like the past year, paint it onto this canvas. So we'll see what this looks like, and then yeah, I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn it on February 1st and release all of the things, and go into and start focusing on forward. So this is me releasing the past. As I paint this, I am going to tell y'all more about what's been happening over this past year. I mean, my first third, I'm going to be 30 next year. My first almost 30 years, almost, was so, like, up until this point, it was full of so many moments, so many relationships with family, friends, acquaintances, because I can't even really, are they truly friends? And romantic people. It was full of so many moments of like being overlooked, undervalued, manipulated. But most importantly, I want to focus on myself, because like, yes, like to them, right? But like on myself, for any of the spiritual people out there, you know that self-accountability or accountability in general is something that it's a must. It is the bare minimum on the journey of spirituality. So I'm gonna focus there. But for myself, like there was so many moments, and I gotta give myself grace, because like this is like even going back to like being a little bitty kid, right? But like self-abandonment, being taught to do things for others and be there for others at the cost of myself, like literally. And so many people demanded that of me, and then beyond that, like some people didn't demand it of me, I just threw it because I had a crush on them, or I just really wanted to prove myself that I'm worthy of something. But yeah, like I'm also eating eating a hash brown that is not that good. But yeah, so I am going to be painting, releasing all of that, and telling y'all like the stories of what happened over this last year, telling y'all my business, And hopefully, oh, this is like disgusting. I can't eat this. It's like freezer burnt. Oh God. Yeah. Oh God, it's bad. I can't eat that. Yuck. Yuck. But yeah, so I am going to tell y'all more. But first, let's get into these paints. So we have, what colors am I feeling? I went to the store today and got these cute little trays from Dollar Tree. Oh, there's a lot of trays, 6. I'm definitely feeling gold. So now the paint I got from Hobby Lobby as well as the canvas, and I love these sponge things to paint with. So I got that from Hobby Lobby. This was from Dollar Tree. And I had got some other paint from Dollar Tree, but I'm not going to use it because I got this paint from Hobby Lobby, and I'll only use the other paint if I run out. But yeah, honestly, I'm just going to use, I'm going to pause and I'm going to set up this stuff better so that I can just start to paint. I'll be back, one moment. All right, so that took a minute. I emptied majority of them out. Well, not all the way, but I made like 2 of each. I put 2 on one palette. I don't know, want them to have space. Okay, so let's start. Let's get into it. We're just gonna flow. Oh, I forgot the blue. I'll come back to it. What color for the base? Honestly, I'm feeling red. Red. So pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna start off with red because that's what I see. For 2025, there was so much shedding. There was so much realizing passion. There was so much self-love being reborn. There was so much pain, bleeding, just a lot of bleeding. Do some circles. Cyclic. Okay, so time for you guys to get into my business while I start to paint. So starting off in February, or in January, I started off the year, I was in California visiting family. My brother and his wife had just kicked me out of their house. Why? I don't know. I suspect his wife was envious. She said nothing actually happened between us, because it didn't. But she decided that she wanted me out of the house. So, and I was coming to visit them, mind you, for the holidays. But anyways, she decided she wanted me out of the house, and my brother was like, you know, she left, she took the kids, and was like, you know, my wife wants you gone. So here's the thing though, I was in a very depressive state during this time. I just started to feel like, I don't know, everything that I thought once was fine was like now, like, I don't know, things just didn't feel right. I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel like I had much joy. I was very, very, very depressed during this time. And so, yeah, that happened. figuring out my next steps during January. I also, the next steps did happen in January as well. I went to DC. I was staying with my aunt and her family, which I actually stayed with them for a very long time during college. And yeah, I'm gonna take a break and let it dry a little bit. But here, you wanna see? I'll kind of just trust the process, right? So yeah, I was staying with my aunt. In January, I was doing workshops at Howard. For those who don't know, my company, we work in higher education, and a lot of teaching of AI and all the things. So yeah, I was doing workshops at Howard University during this time and teaching them, preparing them for a hackathon that was coming up, which, by the way, it's coming back next month, and I will be in attendance. But yeah, so was doing that. So I was staying with my aunt, and things started to continue to go like sideways. I only bought a one-way ticket because I ran out of runway for cash, and originally I was going to pay for my return flight through doing Uber, because I was doing Uber a lot during that time. But my Uber app would not work. When I moved out there, it wouldn't work. It was just like back-to-back stuff. Like, it was just not working. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe this is a sign from God that I just need to stay here. But then there was just so much tension. And gracefully so, I think it was time for me to address that tension that was going on between me and my aunt. But yeah, that was January, and I remember I was commuting in the freezing cold, freezing cold, ice, snow, freezing, commuting all the way from Upper Marlboro, Maryland to Howard University, and that is like, I want to say like a 2-hour commute. It was crazy. By metro and stuff of that nature. So, anyways, it was also a very beautiful time though, because like I just found so much love in. Oh, why are you blinking? How long have you been out? It's dying. My mic is dying. I might have to start over or like stop it and then charge it up. Yeah, okay. I'll start back in February after I charge this up a bit.